to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? And this is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen. Before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like and let's get this video to at least 500 likes. That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate that daily 9 a.m. upload, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, my nephews and nieces, I got a really good build for y'all. This is going to be the point power forward build, and as I've always played around with a point power forward, numerous different variations. We talk about new meta. I feel like this would be the perfect meta for the point power forward build. So let's hop right into it. What we're gonna do is, obviously you wanna go power forward. Doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed, of course, but you know I'm lefty in real life, so I always like going lefty. Then you wanna go with the finishing and the playmaking pie chart. Now, you can make the point power forward out of a lot of positions. Some people actually make it out of the yellow right here, or some people make it out of the yellow and green. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel like the best variation of this would be here, and I'm gonna show you why. So let's hop right into it. You wanna go with the speed invert on the physical pie chart. I just believe that in a build like this, you don't necessarily have to have the most speed. You will have a lot of speed with this build, but you also get so many benefits with the vert, so we're gonna stick with the vert. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go 82 on the close shot. We're gonna go 74 on the driving layup, and we're gonna max everything else out, right? Including the post hook. So that's, hopefully I can let you know which direction we going here, man. And then you wanna max out your pass accuracy, your ball handling, and your post moves. Then you wanna max out your perimeter defense, your lateral quickness, your steals, your blocks, your defensive rebound, and then that little bit left over for your offensive rebound. So the reason why I say perimeter defense is because you're most likely gonna be better off making this build as the primary ball handler. You do not want to make this build a center type build. I feel like the best way forward is to take advantage of the smaller guards that will be guarding you. So in theory, what you will want to do is, if you're running 2s or 3s, you want to have people that are bigger than you, right? And I know that sounds crazier, but you will want to have at least 2 other power forwards if you're running 3s, or you want to, if you're running 2s, just have a center or a power forward running with you, right? Very critical that you do not match up with a center, you match up with a guard, okay? Very critical, okay? And then what you want to do here is your body type. You want to go built, and then you want to go 6'7" with your height, and then your weight, you actually want to get it all the way down to 182. All right, and then for your wingspan, you want to drop it down just 1 to 83, and that's gonna get your ball handling right at 80. So you're able to get pro dribble animations, and you're able to momentum dribble off rip. So that's the reason why I decided to just drop it down an inch, because it's just a benefit to a lot of people, especially this far into 2K, not to just sit there and try to worry about grinding. You can off rip play this build and have fun with it, right? Now I would say this, obviously you do get a +8 to your physicals. You get a +4 from hitting 95-99 overall, and then you get the other +4 from going from either three of these things. Either A, playing at least 40 or 50 games, simming out the rest of the season. You want to play every single playoff game, make sure you win a championship, and you'll get gym rat. Or B, this is Superstar 2 in the park. Or C, which a lot of people do, just go to the Gatorade facility every 7 days, I'm sorry, and every 7 days get a +4 on each workout, and you get your +4 like that. But regardless, what you're looking at is a 93 speed, a 91 acceleration, and a ridiculous 95 vert, right? It's extremely athletic build here, okay? Now, if you're not getting the gist of things, you see on my finishing, from 95-99, you get a +4. So you get an 86 driving dunk, so you're able to get the pro and elite contact dunks, but you also your post hooks at 84. Now, and you get big man contact dunks on this too. So you get all the elite and pro contact dunks and big man contact dunks, which is really good. And then you also have an 84 post hook. And then you see here at the bottom at playmaking, you have an 86 post move. So, and then you have the 84 ball handle, 87 pass accuracy. What I'm getting at here is that this build, when you ISO up and people play off of you, you want to turn around and post the guard up. You want to post them up, get in the post, do some post spins, get to the basket, get some big man contact dunks on that little guard, or post hook them, okay? You don't need shooting on a build that has post moves, okay, and post hook, because we know how dominant and cheesy that is. So that's why we're doing that. All right, now on the defensive side, you get a 77 perimeter defense, 75 lateral quickness and steal. You get a 72 defensive rebound. All these are really, really average attributes you get on the defensive side, but that's not necessarily what you're looking for in a blue and a yellow pie chart anyway. You're not looking for a good defense. You're looking for other players to do that. You want to be an offensive juggernaut. This build is unstoppable, right? It's unstoppable. Momentum dribbles, speed boosting, contact dunks, big man contact dunks, post hooking, and post moves. So again, just in theory, if you have when you have a little guard on you, if they are sinking back on you and you can get to the paint, get contact dunks on them, that's great. If not, just turn around, post them up, drop step them, post hook them, post spin them, that type of deal, okay? When you come here, you have slash and takeover and post takeover, and this is where this can get really, really creative. If you want to really take advantage of that posting, then go ahead with the post takeover. If you want to go ahead and be that slasher, go a slasher. Me personally, I think it's just really OP to have the post. So I'm going with post. You already got the contact dunk, so why not go a post takeover here, okay? Post takeover will give you a +5 to your finishing anyway, okay? And it'll give you a +10 to all, to your post moves and stuff like that. But yes, slashing is really, really OP. Yeah, it's gonna make you get some really good contact dunks and that type of deal. But this late in the season, why not have fun with it and go with post takeover, okay? But here you have it, my nephews and nieces. You have the point power forward, man, with post take, all right? So let's do this. Let's test this build out real quick. Let's get a 99, and of course, then we'll get you out of here, right? So let's do this. Let's max it out here. Okay, so now you got to get creative. You want to get contact finisher. We know slithery finisher is really important. You want to get pro touch, and you want to get your deep hooks. You got to have these, right? Because you're going to be working that angle, all right? So you want to have that. But then you also want to get acrobat on silver. There's always times where you can get that animation. And then I always just like getting consistent finisher just for the help. Don't worry about back down punisher and drop stepper, because that's not necessarily going to be your go-to, because you're just so small. You're only 6'7", 182 pounds. Don't even worry yourself on that, okay? But go this route here, okay? That's the cheesiness. Excuse me. Then what you want to do here, again, is go slippery off ball. It's simply the player just to get open off the off ball. I just like using that, just going for back doors. And then here you have so much to work with. You know you want to get quick first step, handles for days, but you also want to get post spin technician. Very, very important to help you out on what you're trying to get. You definitely want to get space creator. That's going to be the way you can get your ankle breakers. Get unpluckable. I like to get unpluckable, at least on silver. Where we at? Bail out, of course, which I like to get on bronze, even though you're not going to do a lot of contact dunks. And then in this instance here, what I will go with is flashy passer. Flashy passer just helps and gets those takeovers. Every once in a while, you might get a teammate. Usually in this build, you probably have a stretch, but if you don't have a stretch that can shoot and you need to get that, and then go for general dimer. But if not that, then you're probably better off just going with needle threader, okay? Obviously, like I said, this is what I would rock with, okay? And then on the defensive side, you have 7 badges. What I always like to do is make sure you get rebound chase. No, well, let me phrase that. Since you're playing against the guard, you have to go where you at? Pick dodger, all right? Chase down artist. You want to get clamps, and then intimidator, all right? And there you go. There you have it, man. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, my nephews and nieces. If you did, you know what you need to do, man. Make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the banger, man. And you know, when I say I'm back soon on the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the chopper, no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Tell myself to get rich and go ahead.